Hello. Yeah, welcome to another video, another vlog, another day, another adventure. And I'm sure if you're a regular subscriber to the channel, you probably know what day it is and where we're probably heading. Mrs. C's out, of course. We are actually up in Northumberland. We're away for Christmas, and I know you'll be seeing this in January at some point, but yeah, we are actually on Christmas Day. This is Christmas Day. Dinner time. It's about 12 o'clock, isn't it? We've just pulled up into Stilrig car park, and behind me, just along here, we're at Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall runs all the way from the west to east, or the east to west of the UK, and divides England from England and Scotland. It's like, it was not actually Scotland, is it? But it's the border. This was the border that was put up to stop the Scots back in the day. Keep the heathens out, as they say. But we are heading down. We're going to walk along Hadrian's Wall. The plan is we're going to make our way down, up and down the wall, up until we get somewhere over there, and we're heading towards Sycamore Gap. It's a very, very famously photographed tree in the UK, nearly as famously photographed as the lone tree at Llanberis. But yeah, this is quite a popular tree. Conditions wise, well, it's grey. It's a little bit blah, to be honest, but probably,
it's not wet.
Probably, yeah, it's not wet. It's not raining at the moment. Touch wood. We got ourselves some mince pie. We got ourselves a bit of Cumberland sausage from this morning's breakfast, and a bit of Christmas cake and some sweets. So that's us for lunch today. So,
despite popular belief and all the photographs that he puts on Facebook and things of me eating and feeding my face, I don't actually eat a lot. So the sausages are what I couldn't manage from breakfast. So,
she does eat a lot.
Just to let
She's
you
a
know.
pork pig, she is really. Right, we're going to stop talking, going to make our way up this wall, and chat to you in a little while.
This was a bit
Those steps certainly got you warmed up. Got my fluffy hat on, and my neck tube, and my new Montane jacket, which is quite warm, to be honest. So yeah, that was a bit warm. But yeah, as you can see behind me, there's Hadrian's Wall. Don't know who Hadrian is, no idea whatsoever. But he's obviously pretty good at making walls, that's for sure. And this stretches, like I say, all the way from the east coast of wherever it is to the west coast, east to west, west to east. Look at the light over there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Look at the light over in the background. That's what I'm hoping for. Some little gap in the cloud that's going to give us a little bit of, you know, something amazing. And you can never know when that's going to happen. But in all fairness, today is literally just being out on Christmas Day with a wife. So we've done it every year. Every year we always go somewhere else. Last year we were down in the south of England, weren't we? This year we're up in the northeast. So let's see where we are next year. We never know. So anyway, that's where we're going. We're going to keep going that way. It's quite muddy up here. It's obviously been pavered quite a lot, and the weather conditions probably don't help. And that light's coming this direction across those hills, but it won't catch up with us. I wouldn't have thought it'd burn out before it gets here. There are a few images along here. We have been here before as well, by the way. A few years ago, wasn't it? Was it the first Christmas we had together?
7 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was the first Christmas we had together. We stopped in Hexham, which isn't far from here, and we came up here for Christmas Day then. But that was before vlogging times. That was when we used to just mess around with the videos on the cameras, on the phones. Took a few images, if I can find them, while we're making our way to Sycamore Gap. I'll put a few up for you to have a little look at, but I'm not quite sure where they are in me files. But if I can find them, I'll put them up for you. So yeah, let's keep moving, and try not to keep stopping until we actually get somewhere I can get a photograph. Well, I'm really surprised. Guess where I'm stood. There's Sycamore. Not much to look at this time of year. It's not actually far in. We're definitely going to carry on because I know the other side of that lake is a lovely farm and the view coming back is really quite cool. So we will plod on a little bit further past Sycamore Gap, but this is what I've come here for. This is what I've come to shoot, this tree down here. This was used in the film Robin Hood, I think. Pretty sure it was used in the film Robin Hood. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was. I'll try and find out before I put this video together and I'll let you know if it was. If it wasn't, hey ho, you've just been Comptoned. Yeah, so let's make our way down there. I can see the wall, it's just, isn't this phenomenal? People have built this by hand. We didn't have all them fancy machines and tools back then either. This has all been put together by hand, and you can see it over my shoulder, it just goes on and on and on and on. It's just absolutely phenomenal. I remember the first time I came here, how amazed I was by it all. Look at there she is, the sycamore tree, and she's really nothing to look at this time of the year, but I'm so getting a photo of it, even if it's a monochrome. And most of the photos are shot from over there, over that way, shooting back through here, and you'll see when I get down here why it's called Sycamore Gap. So again, we've got to go down this steep hill, so I'll speak to you at the bottom. So we just met some people at the Sycamore Gap and we're just going to shock them. We're now putting them on video. They're giving it the whole Christmas wave. So there's your tree, and I've just had to do a selfie for them as well. So it's all good, well worth me coming out this morning, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to leave them in peace. They're going to walk up there. I'm going to head that direction and try and get a picture of the tree. So yeah, all in all, happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
We are camera set up. We have one tree, and there you are. There's your sycamore tree in the Sycamore Gap, and you can see why it's called Sycamore Tree in the Gap, because there's a hill we just come down there, and there's a hill going up back up the other side. So how perfectly situated is that? Here's the camera set up. I'm going for the very simple classic. There is only really, in all fairness, there are no other shots other than the classic here. You cannot get a different shot out of this at all. It is tree, center, that's it. I'm going to try a few variations. I'll put some rocks, there's some rocks and stuff around here on the side, try and put some of that in it. Might go over there, there's a bit of a dead tree. I might just spin it around, see if I can try and find something a bit different. I tried last time I was here, but there isn't really. There is only the classic. The classic works for me on this one for the simple fact it's sitting in the bottom of the bowl, and I've got this bit of a pathway just on the side here leading you up through, and I've got this rock. I've put the wide angle lens on, I've got this rock down here in the foreground, which is just giving you a bit of foreground interest. I did take the shot a little while ago, but there was people underneath it. I'm going to take the shot again now. Just a single exposure. That's all it really needs. The sky is grey. There is no other colour in the sky. It is just grey. But it's fine. It's fine. It'll work in a monochrome, I would have thought. If not, then I'll keep the greens in it just to give it that texture. There is someone coming down the path now, so I'm going to wait until they're partly way down the path, and you'll get a tiny little spot just somewhere about there with a person in it. So that'll probably work quite well as well. But yeah, Denise is behind me. She's shooting. She's using the path leading up. There's plenty of people down here. Quite surprised to see so many out on Christmas Day, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much the shot taken. I'm going to take a slightly brighter one as well, just to make sure I've got some details in the shadows. ISO 160, we've got the dogs running around having fun, jumping around and doing what they're doing. F10, just so I've got a bit of depth in the image. I might even go to F11 just to make sure I keep plenty of depth in the image. And there is some people just coming over the wall now. If he stays there, stay there. Oh, he jumped down. Never mind. Right, I'm going to do do my selfie, but maybe not up there now. I'm going to do a different one. But that's a simple classic, the first one done. I'm not going to mess around with that because you can't do much more with it. I'm going to go up on the bank. I think I went up there last time. Go up on the bank, try and look down on it a bit more, so try and get a bit of countryside behind it. Like I say, look at all these people out. They're all out enjoying it. Got some people down here, talking to them in the car park. They're doing their silly selfies, of course. And I can see you. They're doing their silly selfies. It's perfect. It's just what you want to be doing on a Christmas day. Right, let's get another image set up and we're going to see what the wife's doing. Where I was stood just now, I had the tree right bang in the middle. I've actually moved it over now and put it on right over on the thirds. So it's up on the top left-hand thirds of the image. And there's a reason behind that. It's because, one, I've just taken another selfie. And two, is you see this boulder here? I've got one there, leading you off to that one, leading you off to that one, and leading you up to the tree. So there is actually a line of boulders that takes you over to the tree, plus this line of rubble and stuff that's going over that direction as well. So it works quite well. Denise heard these people coming down the tree where they wanted a selfie. Do you guys want a selfie doing? Sorry? Do you want me to take a picture of you all together? Come on, I'll get you. I'm just going to go up there and get a selfie. Come on. My wife's got extremely good hearing and she could hear you saying there's someone down there that can take a picture. Hello, Poppy. Right, I'm going to just grab this camera off of these guys. I'm going to get a picture of them, so I'll speak to you in a little while. Right, my YouTube channel, Paul Compton PDphotography, and we do landscape photography all over the UK, stuff like that. So this group here, look at them, we heard them coming down the hill, and Denise with her supersonic hearing said, they won't take a selfie, they're pros, they've got tripods. But yeah, we're not, we're like everybody else. So yeah, happy Christmas, and I just got a wicked photograph of a lot of them, making them all look silly as well. But yeah, cheers, bye-bye. Of course we'll take a selfie of everybody, we don't mind. That's what we're here for, aren't we? Right, let's go back and get another photograph. Right, it's made their day. That was a really good picture. I've got everybody to space out and yeah, just do something a bit different for them. Right, ooh, I think it's nearly time. Oh look, she's got her hot chocolate out. She's on the go. Look, hot chocolate on the go. We've got a mince pie to have in a minute, but
must be time for one of your
yeah, you might as well.
Wine.
It's one of our more pies and mince wine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good. I got them all to space out and put everyone individual underneath the tree. It actually looks really, really good. I wish it was my photograph. It looked real good.
It is your photograph.
Yeah, it was my photograph, but it's on their phone. But if you are watching and you do find this video, please let me have that picture. It's brilliant. I want to put it in this video, which I can't. But I'll put it at the end. I can't, but I'll put it somewhere anyway. Right, I'm going to shut up. It's time to get a bit of Christmas cake out. I think we might go up on that back. No, I'm not. I'm going to find a rock. I'm going to find a rock over here, sit down for 5 minutes and have a little bit of a Christmas cake and a drink. So we've got a choice. We've got oranges. Orange?
No, thanks.
No. Or we've got chocolate. Oh, go on, yeah.
No,
chocolate. We've got more chocolate. We've got plenty of chocolates, and I've also got me bit of tradition, which is me bit of Christmas cake. So Denise don't like Christmas cake, so I might have to have a mouthful of her hot chocolate in a minute. I've got some water, but
£5.
yeah, £5. What a cheek of it. So yeah. Belated Merry Christmases again, and yeah, cheers. You can see the wall there. We've just left Sycamore Gap, come over the wall now, and we're heading up this pathway, going up behind us, and there's the wall there, taking its way up and over the top. It follows its way off into the distance. another shot set up. I'm curiously balanced on the edge of the cliff here, but there's a reason behind that. I want the photo. I'm getting a firm grip on my camera because below me there's just a drop of probably, I don't know, a couple of 100 feet, that's for sure. But what a lovely view in front. Look at these lovely crags going out, going down. It's leading you all the way down the pathway again, down the wall, off into the distance. It's just really like the way the image flows through. It's got an absolutely fantastic S-curve leading from this ridge there, coming through, coming over that lot on the way into the distance. You'll see it in the image. It's a beautiful S. I'm going to spin the camera around into the other end. I feel safer with you on that side, and I'm going to take a step towards land rather than towards space. I'm not going to let go of my camera because my camera is actually balanced on the edge of the cliff as well. But yeah, it's a really, really nice shot. I'm actually just going to go a little bit further forward because just the other side of this crag there, there's like a pinnacle standing up. In fact, I'll take you with me now. I've got that shot, and it's not too bad where I'm standing. I'm not in peril, but I am going to be very careful where I'm putting my feet and my camera, because I don't want my camera disappearing off the edge of the hill. Right, where are we? Let's put it here for a moment. I'll keep my foot on this spike. I don't feel safe with it there. Let's tell you what. Let's put it that side, away from the edge of the rocks. It's because one of the tripod legs are shorter than the other. I'm just trying to put it somewhere where it's not going to tip over. There we go. That should be fine there for a minute. I just want to show you this. Look at that for a drop. Look at that for a drop down there. That takes a few scots coming up. But yeah, this is that. Look at that ridge there, or just there, I should say. Look at that leading all the way down right through there. So probably, probably a vertical shot. Now, on a more daring day, I would so much want a selfie on the top of that. And it is possible to get to that piece, the first bit, but Denise is not going to let me. Or even this piece just here. How wicked is that? But I just love the adrenaline. I can't help myself. But yeah, I'm going to set up for this. Take this shot as well. F11 probably to give me a little bit of depth in the image. I may even just go a bit wider just to get this big crag in the front so it sort of steps its way through the image. But it's all about the different layers and depth in it. And then you've got Hadrian's Wall just drifting off into the distance down that way. The car's actually parked in that clump of trees there. That's your car park. And good lady wife's coming up behind me. Look, she's checking where I am, making sure I haven't disappeared off the edge. I noticed Will Smith there. They're just coming back. So let's get that shot done, and then we've got to get down and get this lake. Like I said, there's a farm down there, and it's quite nice looking back this direction. And then we'll make our way back down this way and try and get a picture of the crag looking up this direction. So yeah, let's get this shot set up, get this one taken as well. But that one I've just taken there, you're going to see that now, and I think that's really, really nice. It's got a beautiful S-curve leading right through the image all the way down into the distance along Hadrian's Wall. So yeah, cracking shot. The sky's playing ball. There is actually a bit of colour. I know you can't see it on here, but there's a little bit of colour because the light's getting lower now. Did you say it was 2 o'clock, did you?
No, it's gone 2 now.
It's gone 2, so it's gone 2. So we've only got another hour and a half maybe of light, to be honest.
2.
Well, 2:15. 20 past 2, yes, we've got an hour and a half, hour and a bit left of light, and that's it. So yeah, let's get this shot set up and done, and I'm going to move on and try and get down there before it gets too late and too long a vlog. Well, we've walked all the way around to the farm, which is behind me, and we've come down to this scene, which I remember being quite nice, and it doesn't look the same anymore. Not in my head anyway. I'm not quite sure what it was like before, but I kind of remember it being a bit more, I don't know, a bit more scenic, a bit more nicer. So yeah, I've taken a shot of it anyway. I've zoomed right in. I put the 50 to 140 on, which is quite a heavy lens to be carrying around with you. And I've sort of zoomed right in just to get the lake and the crag and the wall and the trees and stuff in the distance a bit closer. The wide angle is just too wide. So yeah, it doesn't really work quite that well, to be honest. So I think we're going to head back now. Say again.
I see all those little red berries.
The red berries, yeah, they just don't stand out on pictures, do they? But we've just walked over the top of there and come down through that woodland and then follow the path around this way. This is all Hadrian's Wall. This is the wall. It leads you down. You see there, and it comes back across all the way up through the crag and then carries on along. So this is all part of the wall. This is actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all part of the wall. Oh, maybe. I don't know, because it's sort of buried here, isn't it? So I think this is all part of it. But I'm not sure whether this is like a new build or something. It might be a little bit more underground there, but it's definitely, this is the path that leads through the wall, unless it carries on in this mound. But I'm pretty sure.
It could have been the original.
Yeah, it could. I think it's probably underneath. It's buried. It leads up round this way and it goes up, I think, around there and carries on around. So yeah, this is pretty much the wall. It's hard. Some of it you can't see too well. Some of it is very pronounced, prominent. So yeah, we're going to head back, see what we can find on the way back, and yeah.
Last time we were here, you were up there.
I was further up there when I up by them trees. Oh, there's the wall there. You can see the wall. So this is the wall that you're running through here. And if you just look up in the distance, just where's my finger? Just about there, you can just see the big thick chunk. Again. It's about 3 or 4 foot wide. So this is part of the wall, but the bit on the top of it is a new build, following the actual contours. So yeah, I was further up and I had the farm in the bottom corner. Do you know what? I might do that. Let's just walk up there first, put the wide angle lens on.
Just be careful.
And I'm not going to walk across here because this is erosion control. So I'm going to walk around the path around the outside, and just go up to the wall, get the wall in the foreground, the farm and the lake in the background, just to get a shot. And there is some colour. Yeah, there is some colour in the sky. There is a little bit of texture in the sky. So let's do that. I'll go and get this shot done, put the wide angle lens back on, then we'll make our way back. Whew. And again, it's not quite how I remember it, but it is quite nice. For the conditions, it's about the best I can do. I've got a bit of the new build wall in it, leading you through the image. I've got the farm up on the right hand thirds, the lake and the goes off out into the distance. I'm just going to move down a little bit further to put the farm in a different place. And I'm trying to remember, it is Christmas Day as well. I'm pointing the camera down into the farm. The only thing that is wrong with this shot is the fact that there is a couple of new cars on the drive, and they don't actually look too great. So you've got the choice of trying to get in a position that you can get rid of the 2 cars, or clone them out. It's all right. I'm not gonna say it's the best image around, but I'm gonna zoom right in this time and try and get the farm in it and the wall right at the bottom of the image. I can always clone that out if I need to. And I'm going to focus on the tractor, I think. Bracketed shot. Just keep all the details in. That's about it, really. I'm going to take you back. I will switch you back on when we get back down that way, just in case I do put on another photograph. So yeah, I won't check out just yet. I'll head back. We've got to make our way all the way now, right back over there by those trees. So it's quite a long walk back. Not the longest of walks we've ever done, but it's a fair track back. There's some nice clouds going on in the distance though. I'm not sure if you can see them on this camera, but just there, look at that, some nice low level clouds, just sort of lower than the horizon. So we might get something interesting back that way. So let's head back that way, and I'll see you when I get back down there. If I do take any photos between now and then, I'll pop them up as we're walking back. Otherwise, the next time you see me, I'll be back at the other end of the crag. Well, oh, what a walk. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And yeah, I'm knackered now. Well, I'm not knackered, I just feel tired. I don't know why. I had a good night's sleep last night after watching Scrooge. Photographs have been nothing to write home about, I don't think, but it's a nice picture of the Sycamore Gap. So we're not far back to the car now. We've got one more slope to get down, and you can actually see the van just over there in the car park there. It cost us £5 to park the car. Anyone coming up this way and parking in that car park, so be warned, you do need to pay these car parks. And
got my 10,000 steps.
oh, you just got your 10,000. I'm on about 11,500 now. So yeah, we can see the van. One last steep bit to get down. I haven't got my glasses on. It's a bit weird when I haven't got my glasses on because me feet to focal distance don't work quite the same. And as you can see, I'm just going to spin you around. As you can see, this is quite a steep walk back down this slope. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to say goodbye from here. I'm going to check out. The wife's plodding on down already. All right, so we've only got to get over there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching. Till next time, don't forget, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell wherever corner it is, so you get notified for future videos. If you're new to the channel, this is just a tiny little adventure compared to what we normally do. And yeah, till next time, ciao for now, and get out and shoot, eh?